Mount Kenya University, Rwanda is a campus of Mount Kenya University, one of the largest private universities in East and Central Africa. It traces its roots to 1996 when its founder, Professor Simon Gisharu, a career educationalist, started a computer outreach program targeting unemployed youth in rural Kenya. The outreach program equipped youth with computer skills, which was badly needed at that time when the country was undergoing computerization. In 1995, Professor Gisharu was awarded a scholarship by the British Council to study entrepreneurship and enterprise management in the United Kingdom, UK. While there, he witnessed the desire young Africans harbored for quality higher education. Some of the Africans who were not on scholarship encountered many financial challenges as they combined work with self-sponsored education, which was affordable to many. He vowed to do something about it in the future. He established Mount Kenya University, a name he derived from the tallest mountain in Kenya. It was accredited by Kenya's Commission for Higher Education. It was awarded a full charter by Kenya's then President, Mwai Kibaki, confirming it as a fully fledged institution of higher learning. The university has grown from strength to strength, establishing campuses in major towns in Kenya as well as in Somaliland and Rwanda. Motivated by his former biology teacher, Peter Clever Nyombaire, Professor Gisharu established the Rwanda campus. The Rwandan journey started in 2008 when Mount Kenya University entered into an MOU with Rwanda Tourism College, now known as University of Tourism and Business, UTB, to offer its degree program in Bachelor of Business Information Technology, BBIT, to deserving students who had pursued a higher diploma in IT at Kigali Institute of Technology, KIST. The partnership came after the university was getting frequent inquiries from Rwanda after advertising in the country's media houses. Most of the inquiries were written in Kinyarwanda or French. The courses were mainly diploma programs in health sciences. Members of TIT visited the country and discovered there was a great demand by the youth to acquire quality education. The country was on an upward trajectory after a difficult past. Through a local contact, TIT management met Dr. Zulfat Mukarubega, founder and legal representative of Rwanda Tourism College, which was launched in 2006. Dr. Zulfat was well versed with the Rwanda education system and agreed partnership with Mount Kenya University. In the course of discussing the partnership, TIT graduated into a university after it was given a letter of interim authority. Professor Stanley Wawudo, the then Vice-Chancellor, represented the university. It was good news for Rwandan students who would enroll through RTUC since they could acquire international degrees from Kenya. There was also a big demand for a number of undergraduate and postgraduate programs not offered in the country. Many students were traveling to neighboring countries to pursue their studies.
Yeah, I was one of the people who started the university, actually who opened the doors. That was in 2008 when we were given permission to open a campus. We started in town at a street, by then it was called Avenue de la Pax. We started with 2,000 students, and by then there was a very big demand of undergraduate and postgraduate programs.
I'm among the first employees who worked in MKU. I joined in the month of November in the year of 2010. In finance department we were 2 people. So we were working in a small building, and I've witnessed the growth of the university from one small building which was in town to this big campus as you can see it. So I thank the management who have given me an opportunity to work, and also I wish to continue to work with MKU.
I'm an alumni of Mount Kenya University. I graduated in 2018. Currently, I'm working as an admin assistant to the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academics. I really appreciate the management of Mount Kenya.
The cost of studying was too high for ordinary Rwandans. With that in mind, Mount Kenya University saw the need to play a part in building capacity in Rwanda. After graduating its first batch of 32 BBIT students with RTUC in 2009, the university applied for a license to operate a campus in Rwanda. The university was granted permission to operate a campus in August 2010 by the Ministry of Education in a white paper reference number 122612.00/2010 on the basis of Code of Practice of Cross-Border Provision of Higher Education in Rwanda and on the principle of mutual recognition protocols of the East African Community. With a student population of 200 students, a campus was opened on KN4 Avenue 28, formerly Avenue de la Paix in Kigali City. Within a year, the management was forced to rent other premises in Kigali at Kicukiro, St. Paul Pastoral Center and Camp Kigali due to the increasing number of students. The management board invested heavily in learning equipment. At Kicukiro, modern science laboratories were set up, plus a radio lab for the School of Journalism.
In terms of infrastructure, Mount Kenya University Rwanda has invested massive resources to establish a 20 billion Rwandan franc facility in Kicukiro district, the facility where we are. We have made investments in the School of Nursing, where we have now 4 state-of-the-art laboratories with equipment that cost us more than $1 million. And we have also invested resources for the hospitality infrastructure. We have a training facility for hospitality that is also state-of-the-art. We have training facilities for media, which is also very well equipped with the modern technology that are used to train journalists here in Rwanda. We have also most recently invested in hostels for students. Large amounts of money was spent in the purchase and construction of the facility, which also has a state-of-the-art swimming pool. Along with the most current now is the hospitality hotel, which will be used to train students pursuing bachelor's degree in hospitality and tourism management. That hotel will be unveiled in the next few months. We are also recently working on a student clinic, or a clinic that will be used for training and even for treating members of staff, students, and members of the public.
Introducing evening and weekend classes is one of the many things Mount Kenya University introduced in Rwanda and ended up building a reputation in the country's education circles. Student numbers rose remarkably, and after the first batch of graduation in 2012, the following year, the number increased threefold to 141. In July 2014, the number of graduates were 191, and later that same year, 328. Majority of these students and graduates were in the MBA program. Other popular programs included Masters in Public Administration and Management, International Executive Masters in Business Administration, Masters of Arts in Development Studies, Masters in International Relations, Bachelors of Commerce BCom, Bachelor of Business Management, Bachelor of Medical Laboratory, Bachelor of Pharmacy and Diploma in Pharmacy.
The Mount Kenya Kigali campus came to Rwanda after realizing that there was a gap in the market. We didn't have a private university around offering the Masters of Business Administration degree program. Most of the time, students would cross over to Kampala on Friday evening. They go by road. Saturday morning, they go to class for the MBA program. Saturday, the same. Then in the evening, they would catch a bus to Kigali, and on Monday, they were expected to be at their respective workplaces. So when MKU Kigali campus saw that gap, it came in and it tried to fill it. And as we say, the rest is the history. So the school continued to grow from an initial number of 115 students to the current, as of today, we are talking of 6,000 students.
The rise of student numbers made the university board to make a bold move to acquire prime land in Kagarama, Kicukiro district. The consolidation of these centers would give the university a greater visibility. After undergoing the one-stop center requirements, construction began in late 2014, showing a serious investor in Rwanda. In July 2017, construction completed and Mount Kenya University Rwanda moved to its ultra-modern facility, a 4-story building including the basement. The campus constitutes of the following facilities: administration block, a highly resourceful library, school departments, science laboratories, sports departments, the pavilion, Royal FM radio station, modern hospitality hands-on training facility, Kigali Paramount Hotel, indoor and outdoor games, and the Alumni Globe. The campus has graduated over 8,000 students and are highly sought after in the job market or self-employed. Mount Kenya University Rwanda has not been left behind. It also participates in CSR activities. The university has made a clear commitment to corporate social responsibility and seeks to engage with the local, national, and international community while recognizing its wider obligations to society. Some of the activities it has carried out include local community cleanup and other activities, empowering the girl child through education with Imbuto Foundation, construction of a class in Gahanga Secondary School, blood donation by staff and students, promoting sports among the youth in secondary schools, civic education on hygiene awareness in Kicukiro district, one cow per poor family, Jiringha.
I'm an alumni of Mount Kenya University Rwanda, graduated in Bachelor and Masters of Business Administration, and I'm happy to be a staff of Mount Kenya University Rwanda in the Department of Marketing and Communication. Some of the activities we do is corporate social responsibility like child education, Girinka Munyarwanda, and blood donation, and of course other marketing activities. I'm now applying the skills I acquired from Mount Kenya University Rwanda.
To document our journey today, we unveil Mountain Meets Land of 1,000 Hills, a publication dedicated to the thousands of students who chose Mount Kenya University Rwanda, MKUR, as the place to quench their academic thirst.
The Mountain Meets 1,000 Hills. It is a book talking about the university in general, how it started. That's about 13 years ago in Rwanda. So it has all the history, how the university started, where we started from, the training. It is also mentioning about our alumni, the ones we have trained, the current students, the staff, and so forth. And as I said, it's going to be a very useful tool, a reference tool for the history of Mount Kenya University, both here and in Kenya. At first we had attained 10 years in Rwanda. We wanted to celebrate and come up with a souvenir about our the anniversary. But then because of COVID, it was not possible for us to celebrate. So, COVID took almost 2 to 3 years. It was very difficult. It had a lot of limitations. So now the idea of the book also came up. We said, why don't we do the history of Mount Kenya University? With the support of the founder, we were able to publish it. That's where the idea came from.
To them all, we say, you did your due diligence and were convinced this was the higher education institution to make your dreams come true. Time has proved you right. It's here that you acquired your career, enhancing knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values in your chosen field. We appreciate the opportunity to take you through our brand of education. We wish you all the best as you seek to fulfill your life's dreams while serving your community, country, and the world. The ever-expanding Mount Kenya University family that you helped to build will always treasure you. Mount Kenya University, empowering generations through education.